Sorry, had a phone call. Had to talk to him. Yeah. So 25 minutes later. Anyway, welcome to Sunday Reflections. And yeah, and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and Happy Yule. Oh, we have all kinds of activity going on outside. It's a festive time indeed here at the apartment complex. People are walking around. There's all kinds of smells and oh man, it's just and sights and sounds, you know, all kinds of stuff. How is your Yule tide? The tide is ebbing. Deathclaw, Canis Latrans, what? Shad, Carol, Coyote, Places You Can't Go, Book Club. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Reflections. Yeah. Merry Christmas, everyone. Festivus for the rest of us. Carol Ann Henderson, welcome. Yeah. Eric. Oh, is that right there, Coyote? Look out, y'all. Got more Legos. Matt, hey, Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. I really have nothing to speak about. Nothing whatsoever of any type of importance to say today. That is my reflection. Yeah. Just nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just, I'm done. It's Christmas. Christmas. Why are you guys hanging out with me? Go hang out with your family or something. Play with your dog. I'm just going to sit here and talk, hang out with you guys, have a good time. Let's see. Ooh, is that right, Matt? Best wife ever. She got me a Trilicon ACOG. Wow, 5.5 by 50 for my Scar 17. Ooh, wow. Outstanding. Oh, thank you, Carol Ann. Yeah, right, Joe. Uh, yeah, so just hanging out. Wow, that is cool. Motley Bunch was family. Yeah, I guess we are. Backwoods is doing some kind of live, some kind of Christmas live. So if you guys want to check that out, as well. Charity is well, she's whining. Constitution Scarborough. She wants her pound of flesh, and I refuse to give it to her until she poops. It's been 2 days since she pooped. Yeah, so I keep getting excited when she gets up and walks around, or if she, Coyote's posting links. All right. Coyote does stop animation Lego stuff. Pretty cool. And did a little backstory for Bonesy. Wow, really, Eric? Wow. Well, hey, man, skull to you. Yes, I'm drinking the hard stuff. This is Gatorade. You think I would want to cook a big dinner, big Christmas dinner, and all that? Yeah, I'm waiting here, Joe. I am. It's got to work eventually. Something's got to work here. But actually, what that stuff does is it creates, it kills all the bacteria, good and bad, in her gut, and it stops, it lowers inflammation, all kinds of good stuff like that. We could use it too. I gave her, what's up, some random dude? Hey, I gave her organic coconut oil with turmeric and black pepper. Mixed it all up. It was a brown kind of mixture, and she loves it. So, it gives her omega fatty acids and things like that. Hey, Farmer Son Prepping, welcome. So yeah, Sunday reflections, nothing. Unless you guys can come up with something that I can talk about, whatever. Maybe it's Deathclaw. Yeah, that's gonna go over well. It thins the blood, really? Me puppet. Hey. Right. I've laid out I took Joe's advice and laid out a piece of plastic, put a towel on it. So there you go. And if things really get bad, I throw her outside on the balcony and she will do her thing, regardless of what she thinks about the subject matter. Because at that point, when she's a water fountain, so she's got to go outside, regardless. But anyway, she seems to be okay. Man, kind of worried, kind of worried. I wish I had castor oil. I do. I wish I had castor oil. I'd give it to her, and she'd be like, "Hey, I gotta poop." Oh yeah. Hey, dude. Yeah. Thank you very much. Right. 101. Yes, I did drop it today. Yeah, I did drop every day for never forget today. I think. I hope. Yes, I think I did. Yep. Sure did. Yeah, I'm just tired. Yeah, tired. Tired. Well, I'm all fucked up from last night too. I mean, how long was I on for Trail by Axe? Damn, it was like 7 hours or some shit. Woo! It felt good. It was an epic night. Lots of bullshit, lots of talking, lots of games. Yeah, right. I'm not doing that. They got day of 16 hours, 39 minutes, and 4 seconds. Damn, that would be crazy. I hear you, Charity, but no. You gotta poop. Go for it. You can do it. Where's the plastic? Oh, okay. Yeah, so whatever. Not feeling the Christmas cheer. Oh, I wish I had some bananas. I'm not going anywhere. And that's thank you, dude. I've yet to get a notification that I've got a present or a package. Usually they give me a package, or when they send me a package, they give me an email. I haven't yet to receive an email, so I guess it's on its way. You know. Yeah, so she's just chilling, hanging out. No, I don't have any sweet potatoes either. So, oh man, enjoy Christmas while you can, right? 101. Yeah. Oh, I ain't worried about it, dude. I mean, if it gets here, it'll get here when it gets here. You know, tis the season. Tis the season for your packages to be late. This is the biggest time of the year. Lisa Anderson. Yeah. Mineral oil. I don't know about mineral oil. Should I give her mineral oil? I don't have any mineral oil, really. I have olive oil. That'll make her poop, right? Yeah, I don't want to give her that, though. I guess. You know, the only reason I have olive oil is for my canner. It's the only reason. It's strange. I don't. Yeah, I wish I had castor oil. Oh damn, pumpkin. Okay. I don't know. FSP didn't he have a live? Is he still? He might still be going live. I will check and see if I got a notification here. Let's see. Maybe we did. Nope. Oh, thank you. I'm getting a lot of stuff here. Not really. Just Josh. Merry Christmas, fam. That's about it, really. He has a guy going live all day. And you know what? I decided I was contemplating not even going live. I mean, really. But I thought about it. I was like, you know what? Why not? I mean, if you guys are not doing anything or whatever, just want to hang out, kind of get out of your head a little bit. Why not? Why not this being the place to be, and for whatever reason, tis the season, whatever the reason, right on, right? Yeah, right on, Joe. Oh yeah. And I kind of feel that way too. Even though I'm a major fucking loner, I really am. I hear about people having problems in the apartment complex with folks, and I'm like, I don't have these problems. What do you mean? Really, Tintac? Okay, Yeah, and you texted him, cool. It's the whole he said, she said, they said, bullshit, and I'm just like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I mean, people are going to talk about me. You know what I'm saying? So why not? I mean, they're going to talk about me anyway. So why worry about what other people think about me? Just don't give a fuck. I mean, yeah, sure, we all worry about what people think about us, but when it comes to certain things like life, neighbors, uh, you gotta, family and friends, you gotta get to that point where it's just like, I don't care. Yeah, you guys are talking shit. Yeah, it's fun. Uh, that's great. But I don't give a fuck. I just don't. Uh, yeah, but I do know. Hey, what's up, Red? I do know that it is important to have nosy neighbors. It really is. Uh, right. I don't have time. I got shit to do. Right, Red? I got shit to do. I got other things to think about. And it doesn't involve about, how Carol and Paul are conspiring to take over the laundromat. Okay, whatever. That's fine. You want to be fucking block captain? More power to you. Hey, I'm probably not going to be voting because I'll probably be at work. So, um, but hey, it's the way it is. That's the way it is. Welcome to the life in the big city. Everyone wants to be in your shit, be in your business. Except for me, I don't give a fuck. I I turn it into a thing. I'm like, oh hey, how you doing? Uh, Madison Township, Ohio. What's up, James? How you doing? How's the weather, man? Here up in Cleveland, we're 11 degrees ish. Light snow. Snow won't leave. It's on the ground. It won't go nowhere. But it ain't bad. But it is cold. That's all we got. It's Cleveland. Welcome to Cleveland. It's snowing. Get to work. Nobody cares. Work harder. Uh, yeah, indeed, Joe. Indeed, and it's also when I get to engage with these people, they get to see where I stand. You know what I'm saying? They understand, like, oh, we can't talk to him about what he said, she said, because he don't fucking care. And so they'll respect my wishes, just because they just met me and talked to me, and engage my response or lack thereof, and a lot of that is because, well, I'm probably checked out. I'm like, right. That's pretty cool, Death Claw, and I wouldn't mind doing that, but I still like that social interaction. I really do, and something has to be said about that, right? It pays to be social. It pays to be a gentleman. It pays to be cordial, and that's how I conduct myself around here. I don't, and of course, one of my tenets is that I don't like to talk bad about folks. I don't like to gossip. I don't like to engage in gossip. I don't even like to hear gossip. Um, but sometimes it is necessary to sit there and go, yep, yep, oh really? Wow, okay, yeah. Anyway, I gotta go. Bye. Thanks for talking. Have a nice day. And you move on. And then you process that fucking crazy ammo dump the crazy intel dump they just tried to download onto you. And you're just like, I don't care if somebody's dog is pooping in the hallway. You know, yeah, I agree. Somebody should do something about it. I'm not going to do anything about it. That's on the other side of the hallway. I don't go there. I don't mess around. I don't talk to folks. I don't give a fuck. Now I will talk to folks and I help people out if I need, if need be. And that's part of being of service, right? I shovel snow and you get out there, you look out your window and somebody's having trouble with their car. Hey, can I help? Okay. Boom, you need a jump. Okay, great. Whatever. I've helped people move. It's okay. It's being a part of this community of whatever it is. And while you're doing nothing, passing your time, people are just going to just do what they want. And that's what they do. And I smell it all the time. Man, it smells great around here. People can cook around here. That's great. It's a great sign that people love to cook. But when it comes to all the bullshit and the gossip, I'm just like, I none of my business really. You know, I kind of look at it as like a prison. You know, you don't want to get involved. It's none of my business. Why would I want to even get involved in some mess like that? Uh, Loretta, you okay there? Yep, feel better soon, Loretta. Not open for good Wi-Fi. Yeah, the great outdoors are not open for good Wi-Fi. Yeah. Right, Joe. And I'm always thinking of how I can help. And so that's my question. And if I'm presented with a problem that somebody has, then my question is, how can I help? I mean, it's just right there. It's the first question that comes to mind. How can I help? You know, you got no reflection this Christmas morning. What's up? What's up, Blaine? Welcome. So I ask myself that, and I gauge, okay, this is the problem they have. I can help in this much. I can help in this capacity. Otherwise, I can't go above and beyond that because, well, I don't have the resources, or I don't have the fucking the 200-foot ladder that is needed to climb that pile of fucking shit. So and help you unfuck it. But I try to be able to help. Coyote, my house is nothing but weapons like that. Just yeah, hey, how you doing? Hey. This is called a Quandao. I showed this off. Quandao. Yeah. I thought it was 35 pounds. It's only 15 pounds. But yeah, it's pretty fucking big. Yeah, there's all kinds of weapons around my house. I get bored and play with my toys. Like Red October. I wish I had your backyard, man. That'd be badass. Just sit there and just throw things all day long. Making them stick. You know, right? I love that. Love that. I made one at work. Made a little. We took. Bonesy finally escaped. No, Bonesy's right here. I'm just hanging out over here. Yep, that's right. Just hanging out. Yep. Do you know? I always think. Oh yeah, I got those too. Yeah, those are fun. No real place to shoot them around here, except for indoors. Makes no damn sense. I got to go indoors to shoot my bow and arrow. I got to go indoors and look at a prefabricated woodland with fake deer and fake rabbit, so that I can train to go out into the woods and shoot real deer and real rabbits. What the fuck? It's kind of strange, you know. And oh yeah, and I got to pay a fee for that. When you can just go outside, go outdoors and shoot deer and shoot rabbit. Not around here, of course, but here in the suburbia jungle. Walmart parking lot, yeah. Shoot Mr. Bowens. No, not yet. No. 75 feet. Wow, look at that. I don't know how big this one is. It's 3 stories though. That's impressive. I think it's one of the only 3-story ranges that I go to I've ever heard of. And really, it is. They got 3 stories and they got a bow range. But I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check on that. But just hike down to the creek and leave some targets there, right? Yeah, that I thought about that book and I could, but it is illegal and a arrestable offense to poach in the metro parks here. And if I was target practicing, they would consider that poaching, right? But that's where all the deer are. So mm, there was a guy, there was a couple dudes that were they shot a deer with a crossbow in one of the parks here, and they didn't kill it. It got wounded, and the deer went running through everybody's yard and making a big old fuss and hassle, and old ladies and kids were going, blood, and it finally came to a rest in the back of somebody's yard in some leaves and died. So it was that was a big thing here. That was the big thing because it's the deer just do what they want, and people actually feed them. They get big. It's dangerous. Yeah, making a fuss, right? It is dangerous to get that close to deer. The deer are having their babies in the apartment shrubbery. And then of course you come by, you walk through, and the mama deer is like trying to attack you and shit, and you're like, well, that's not good. But they have now decided here in Cleveland to cull the deer population, and you can call a number. Fear the deer. Yes, you can call a number and get your name on a list. There's like 20 people on the list now, where they will give you a carcass after they kill it out here, after the culling. And then of course you take it and do what you want with it. You process it. You process it yourself or find a processor, whatever. Or they'll actually give you they'll do it themselves for a small fee. Rage. Egg deer. Right. Invite all the neighbors over. Yep. There you go. Let's have a big old thing about it. Let's have some deer barbecue. It seems that when people have nothing to worry about, they will find something to worry about. I mean, you live in an apartment here, apartment complex. We have running water, we have electricity, we have heat, we have big screen TVs. Well, I don't have a TV. This little thing is my TV, and I spend more time looking at myself than anything else. But reading you guys chat. Yet they want to, complain about everything, this and that, and oh my God, it's kind of overwhelming. Did they, Lisa? Wow. It's kind of a testament of how humans are supposed to get along. We get along to get along. Fences make good neighbors. Walls in an apartment make good neighbors. Man, Brother Rooster. Yeah. So it's hard for me to go anywhere without seeing anybody. Or, hey, howdy neighbor, how you doing? And that's it. I walk on by. I see Joe. Yeah. Coyote. No, Coyote. It stands for Farmer Son Prepper. Yeah. Neighbors 5 miles away. Yeah, miles make good neighbors. Yeah, I agree. But it's good to have. That's okay. It's okay. You're gonna if you remain. What's up, Barkwild? Hey, welcome. Black Watch, your shoes untied. Actually, I'm not wearing any shoes. All right, everybody's giving me Merry Christmas stuff. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, Merry Happy Kwanzaa, Christmas Kwana Hanzaka Festivus for the rest of us, kind of thing. No pants party. I am wearing pants. Just no shoes. Yeah. No need. I'm enjoying the coldness on my feet. Does that make sense? Yeah. I'm enjoying the cool sensation of my feet slowly freezing. Uh, you thought I was taller. Flying shit show, flying crap show. Yeah. But it's good to meet with the neighbors. It's good to say hello. It's good to engage, you know? The sweet embrace of hypothermia. It's actually good for you. Yeah, it is. The cold is good for you. But it's just very uncomfortable. Famous Southern person. Haha, there you go. So many names. And you know, it's also, what's up, Seymour Cannabis? You get to know your neighbors and you get to know who they are. You know, it's they get to know who you are and what you might or might not be up to. So there's that kind of gray area until you get to that point where you're having a barbecue with your neighbor, you're putting out his house fire, or you're helping to wrangle up his chickens because they're running around, or you shoot his cat because it's killing your chickens. You know, it's just pants. Oh, okay, you take the top off, huh? I used to do that. Take my shirt off, just walk around. So, Tom, hey, State Farm. So like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Uh, they're making fun of your name there, Farmer Son Prepping. Uh, GET9M. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Tom. Say hi to Tom. Having good neighbors, you don't even have to be good neighbor. What constitutes as a good neighbor? Well, you know, around here, a good neighbor is one neighbor that just leaves you the fuck alone. That's a good neighbor. That's a type of a good neighbor. Another good neighbor is, you know, someone that checks up on you, you know? Right, FSP. Uh, yeah, another neighbor is like someone that says, "Hey, how you doing? You know, what's up? How you doing? Oh, would you like some I'm cooking this. Would you like anything?" You know. Another good neighbor is a Manilo trolls. What the? All right. Another good type of neighbor is one that tells you about everybody else's issues and concerns. You know, the gossiping neighbor. Hey, you know, last night at 3 o'clock in the morning, there was a neighbor with their ear to the door. You know, they were messing around with your lock. You know, who were they? Oh, I don't know who they were. They wasn't from around here. You know, so and so ran them off. Ah, you're gonna also meet the neighbor that's the security guard, right? He just walks around. You know, he that's what he does. He walks around and takes in observes and reports. Uh, and he might report to the nosy neighbor, the block captain. So it's good to know if there's some type of hierarchy that you're not aware of. You know, Coyote, you're gunning for Mr. Bonesy here, huh? No, I don't care, Steel. If you're blue, you know what to do. If you're not, then you're snot. You do what you want. That's the beauty of the whole system here. All right, take care of the random dude. Merry Christmas indeed. Yeah. Ooh, banana bread. Oh man. See, I love a neighbor like that. You know, and when they find out I like food, then that's the thing. It's like, hey, come here. Hey, I got something for you to try. I'm like, okay. You know, hey, I really got to go walk my dog. It's okay. It's okay. Taste this. Yeah, that's a great neighbor. Uh, let's see this. Yeah, right on. Yeah, exactly. Kentucky survival. Hell yeah. I mean, that's right. Hey, we're gonna be neighbors here. Fine. You've got a fucking issue. You're a tweaker. You got some meth problems. Keep that shit over there. Probably. Yeah, Ace. Yeah, but hey, let's be neighbors, right? And meth heads have a tendency to acquire things. And they are resourceful from time to time. You just got to make sure that they respect your shit and they don't come fucking around, because that whole FIFO thing. And that's when you pull out the FIFO chart, right? The fuck around and find out chart. How much fucking around do you have to do to find out? And so once those parameters have been established, you rarely have any problems, you know? And that's interesting. You talk about that survival, Kentucky. There was the 301 Highway 301 Fort Bragg KFC, and I used to roll through there about 2 o'clock in the morning, and 301 Highway 301 KFC is the fucking hood, straight up the hood. Yes, and I'm at a KFC after dark. Crackheads everywhere. Everywhere is a fuck crackhead, you know. And so yeah, of course, I'm strapped and everything. I have my procedure that I do when I come from the truck to the door to the alarm, and so I do my thing. And of course, they come out. Hey, you got a cigarette? Hey, you got a, you can tell they're crackheads. They're just like, hey man, how you doing? They want to talk. And you're like, you got $1, you got this, you got that. And yes, indeed, that's where I'm going, Joe. And I literally paid this guy $5. $5. I said, dude, I'll give you $5 if you stand guard on my truck. $5? What? Yep, stop all these little other little crackheads from breaking in, stealing all my shit. Oh yeah, hell yeah. And I did, I did it the first time I did it. He just stood out there and he's yelling at everybody. He's in charge now. He's in charge. He's got a job to do and he's in charge, and he is commanding all these other crackheads, that are lurking in the shadows, waiting, and very, very creepy people. But they're all lurking in the shadows, ready to pounce upon my truck and steal everything. And he's like, "You stay back now. I done told you I'm in charge here." So it was great. And after I would give I gave him the $5 at the end of the night, and he's like, "Thank you very much. See you next month." And then after that, I was just giving him the $5. Like, "Here you go, man." Yep. And he'd sit out there. I'd give him a cigarette or something, But you want a drink? You want something to, you want a soft drink from KFC? Okay. Boom. Here you go. Just whatever, whatever. I never gave him any chicken or anything because they didn't have any chicken, Because they always ask me that. They got any chicken in there? Can you give me some chicken? Nope, it's all gone, man. It's a fucking restaurant. They don't leave that shit out. Can you go in the restaurant? Can you go in the refrigerator? Nope, I don't. I'm pest control. I don't go in the refrigerators. Oh yeah, I'm crawling around underneath their fucking their greasy fucking stoves and shit like that. Would you like me to get you a cup full of grease off the ground? No, it's okay. That's what I thought. Yeah, I'm killing bugs. This place has bugs. All right, I'm killing them. So, yeah. Usually I have a gas mask on. You can't come in here because you can't breathe. So, they get it. Yeah, after a while they understand it. Right? Oh, shit. Take care, Loretta. The cheap dates. Yes. $5, baby. All right, check it out. Chat here. What's wrong with you, Loretta? You okay? Just stand on your head for about 5 minutes. You'll feel a lot better. Yeah. Actually, you will. And yes, there's that too. Stand on your head and then go take a nap. Yeah. I do find on times after work, a long day of work, I prop my feet up. I get my feet up above my head, or above my heart. I feel great, All that blood just rushes back down. Because you're on your feet all day long, Standing, walking, pushing, kicking. I kick at work. Yes, I'm a kicker. Yes. So I kick things. She's Vanda Z under. Okay. What's up, NC Dev? Mary. Wow. Oh, diazinon. Diazinon. Yes, diazinon. Yes, indeed, diazinon. It's not. It's they don't make it anymore. Diazinon, but there might be variations of it. But yeah, there's some shit out there that will fuck you up. Black Watch. Seven Dust. Seven Dust is a mild kind of dust. Yeah. Orthoboric acid. Orthoboric powder. That's probably your best bet for any kind of structural pest. Gets the job done. Anything above or below that is just waste kind of. There is a Delta dust they make that's called Delta Methrin. It's meant to. It was designed to go into a crawl space that was flooded, and you shoot this dust everywhere, and it sets on top of the water, and so the water rises. It rises and lowers it stays on top of the water, but it loses its efficacy after getting wet and shit like that. But anyway, you get me talking about pest control. What the fuck? We used to mix Borid, Dryon, and Delta Dust. Mix it all up there. What's up? What's up, Jake? Boric acid powder in corners of cupboards. Get rid of the neighbors' apartments' roach problems. NC Deb. Now, see, the problem with orthoboric acid is it is a extreme desiccant. It soaks up moisture, and once it becomes saturated to a certain point, it is no longer effective. No longer effective. But they have found that you could use it, orthoboric acid, in a type of suspended bait. Put it in a gel. Put it in, mix it with some jelly. That was a little trick we used to do for ants. We take that orthoboric acid, mix it with jelly or honey, put it on a little tin, and set it out with the ants. And the ants go to eat it and die. Hopefully they take it back to feed their queen with it. Just a little orthoboric acid and some grape jelly. Yummy. Or peanut butter, depending on the needs of the colony. That's the other thing, is the ants. Sometimes they eat sugar, sometimes they eat protein, and sometimes that's their mission. Most ants will go for sugar because they like that as a quick little treat, quick little pick-me-up along their way, so they can, complete their task, their mission of carrying this thing, carrying away what their findings back to the bone-breaking action. What's up? Hey, Merry Christmas, man. Hope you're doing well. I seen you posted something. I was going to click on it, but didn't have the time. I have to check it out later. But yeah, folks, Songs of the Self. Drop your links, drop your links, drop your links. If you really know what to do. If you're not, then you're snot. But, so yeah, lots of things. Cinnamon, does it? Wow. I'll stop. So yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. It is the 25th of Sunday, December 26th. We got a whole week. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days till. Oh, the first is on a Sunday. Oh, wow. Garrett, Jeff Durham special Christmas stand-up. Yeah, I bet that is funny as hell. I agree. Oh, shit. Craig, Grandma covered her wire-haired dog in 7 Dust for years. We thought the dog was white forever until we bathed her. After Granny passed, it was a yellow dog. Oh, shit. Wow. That's a lot of dust on that. Mint seeds, ants running, don't like it, kills them, but they bail out. Oh, I'm trying to go for some free steaks. That's always good. How How was your questioning with Mr. Bones go? It was very elusive, Coyote. He did not play. He did not play into my traps. Meat puppet. Meat puppet. I have not. It has not processed yet. See, it was. He had what? Walter with him, and Walter gave him a hard time. Uh, you got 20 tons of steaks. What's up, Bonnie? Hey, Merry Christmas. Using the last story to do dog purple actually. Damn. Gave her pink eye. What the hell? Craziness, man. Craziness. Let me tell you. No, Bonesy is being very elusive in the questioning. He just shuts down. So I'm not able to get much out of him because there ain't much of him. So yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy New Year soon. What, 6 days? Woo! And you know what? I find it also. Oh, Lori, no, I do not have cheesecake. I just stayed in the house. I didn't go nowhere. Didn't do anything. Just kind of lost all motivation to do anything today. And I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. I didn't even eat a big meal. So, oh, thank you, Eric. Yeah, you're posting my link in my chat on my channel. It's very thoughtful of you, Eric. Yes, thank you. Just in case you guys forget where you are. Where am I again? I was supposed to take a left at Albuquerque. Where the fuck am I? Jeff Goldblum, hey. Oh, okay. Garrett talking about, yeah, Jeff Dunn and Walter got on stage, got to Jeff on stage. Infodrit was everyone. He was like, "It's Merry Christmas" instead of "Happy Holidays." That's right. I do. I say Merry Christmas. I do. Happy Holidays. Happy Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Festivus. The Norse practice blot. Blot, I think, yeah. Happy blot. So they go blot. I don't know. So whatever. I think it's Irge blot. Happy blot. But I don't even think they said that. Because they were too busy drinking and eating with each other. You know, that's another thing too. I hates. Is that right, Coyote? Oh, thank you. When you get deep into the cooking sherry, you need a reminder. That's a good point, Book. The cooking sherry. when you're doing your greatest impression of Julia Child, you know, in your kitchen, and you're making up a flambe, roasted duck flambe or something, with mint julep. I don't know, whatever. Oh shit! Look out! Axe is being thrown. That's right, Eric. Hey, you got a point there. Merry Mother Buckin' Christmas. Yeah, PC bitches. Drank all December after a hard year. Wow, Joe. I'm drinking Gatorade. Yeah, because I'm dehydrated and shit. I need my. Oh, boom! Hit, Coyote. Got him right in the left ventricle. Good job. Yeah, trial by axe last night was epic. Absolutely epic. Wow. The justice that was given to this guy. All you did was pee. Yeah. It feels like another day. It feels like a vacation day. It does. You know, for me, it does. I could have. I remember last year I went to see my mom, you know, and have Christmas with her. Uh, God's made known their will. So, you know, I did that mostly for her, not for me. I don't mind. I don't mind just sitting here, hanging out, taking naps, doing some things around the house or not. I like that idea sometimes, doing nothing. Chris McGrath lost to a first timer. That's right, Craig. Miss your mom. Yeah. But you know what? They never go anywhere, man. That's another thing too. Is there is consciousness after death. I know it. I know it, and I'm not a Christian or anything. Uh, I've just had experiences. I've had proof. So I know it. I know it's true that there is consciousness after death. You know. Now, do I know what happens? I got a pretty good idea, but it's not the end. It's not the end. That much I know. It's not the end. It's just a change. Um, and you think about it, and I like this idea too, and it's true, and a lot of people know this too. And yes, I'm going to get a little reflective here on the death, but it's really hard to be alive. It really is. You think about it. It's a really hard process to stay alive. You think about it. You have to figure out a way to breathe air. You have to figure out a way to eat, to sleep, to grow, to continue this on for X amount of years of your life. It's very hard. You have to work. Your muscles get torn, and you get sick. You go through illnesses. You lose things that don't grow back. All these things, all these suffering, all these hardships that you go through, and of course, there's the mental capacity part of it too. That you incur this trauma, of all types, Life does that to you. You do have some great experiences though. That's the other thing. So it's a pros and cons. You have an amazing experiences that you get to observe things, you get to feel things, you get to hear things, see things. Remembers their first concert they ever went to. It's fucking awe-inspiring, man. He was like, wow, the lights and the sounds, and everybody's jumping up and down, and somebody's passing this over here, and you're like, okay, yeah. Wow, it's all the experiences that you have. I think that's the part of it. That's why people keep coming back, and the food. I think that's it too. What was I forget? It was some kind of movie, and they were talking about the dead. They were having I forget it was, and they're asking this ghost like, what do you miss most about being alive? And the ghost was like, the food. Man, can you imagine the experience that if you thought about it, we have such the most amazing experience with food, with drink, with vice. We get to experience these these sensations in our body, good and bad. And that's what's up. Hey Val, how you doing? Macabus, everybody's coming in here. Hey, welcome to Sunday Reflections. But it is hard to live. And so once you die, once you exit your meat suit, I remember this from someone is like the extreme last words that you hear, your last dying words are, like, wow. Like, wow, I am done. Like a weight has been lifted. A weight has been taken off your shoulders. You have put down your backpack, and you are now at rest. And what is consciousness? There's no body there. There's no limitations to a consciousness, and you can move at the speed of consciousness. So you get to go and do whatever you want. I did not get to eat cheesecake, Lori. That's okay. Don't look him in the mouth or the eyes. That's right. So we know that's what kind of happens at death, and you start to float. You start to float away. You start to do whatever you want to do. Go wherever you want to go. Yeah, exactly, Val. I mean, it's it's a very surreal, it's a very monumentous experience that you'll have. It's one of the markers of your life, your death. You have you have your birth, a very traumatic event, lots of pain, lots of tugging and pulling, and boom, you're ripped out of somebody's womb. You're ripped out of a woman's womb that you've been sitting in for 9 months. Your experience gathering has started in the womb. Black Watch, it's good Gatorade. Oh, welcome to the Mind of Mad Chat. So, right. Never seen a U-Haul follow a hearse to the cemetery. Oh shit. So yeah, so dying, you get birthed, and it's a very traumatic experience, and it's lights and everything, and then you live. Something happens in the middle. Maybe you have some type of mind-changing event, some type of epiphany. You gain a little glimpse of enlightenment, or you do some really good fucking acid and trip balls for fucking 3 weeks. So I don't know, on top of a mountain. Right on, love. I like that. And then you go about your life, and you accomplish things. You experience more things. You U-Hauls at cemeteries. Oh man, you experience things. You have good times and bad times, and then you die, and your body is doing its thing. Bone breaking. That would be fucked up, right? You die, and it's like, oh god. I would think it'd be like a long ass line. You're stuck in this you're stuck in the office of heaven, and you're just in a line going, number 5,463. I'm at 15 million. So that would be it. And you're smelling everybody's farts, and yeah, that would be a bad purgatory, right? And so I remember this whole concept of the purgatory that came in. That would be interesting. I would just bribe, if it was Pelosi, I'd just bribe her with a fifth of vodka. Like, hey, I'm getting in, right? Yeah. That's right. Open the gates. Open the gates! Close the gates! But, hey, Betty Bob. The Barney Army. Yes, thank you very much, Patty Bob. I hope all is well there in Germany. But yeah, you die. And you're gone. But you're not. Your body stays here. But your consciousness gets to wander. Where it goes, nobody knows. I think it's up to you. I really do. Your body stays here and rots and gets recycled. It's a recycling process. It goes into the recycling bin, which is Mother Earth. It breaks down and all its little components and everything. And maybe you do you do the crematorial thing, which breaks it down even faster. You get to spread your ashes, you get to throw them around, you get to smoke them, you get to whatever you want to do with them. I mean, it's whatever people want to do. Just a vessel, right? A vehicle. I remember the vehicle idea is that this is a vehicle. This is a vehicle that we're driving. Boneless humans to compost. And it makes sense because the consciousness goes. Just like a car. Well, this car is worn out. I guess I'm gonna, get a new one. I don't know. I'm not saying that I believe in reincarnation. It's a possibility. But if it's that same kind of thinking of I'm done with this car, it's time to get a new one. I don't know. Maybe. Find out when I die. uh, I don't know what kind of motto I'd want. And you know, that was the other thing is that in the esoterics is that we all chose to be here. We all chose to suffer. We all chose the body and the vehicle that we wanted to learn from. So this is like a big learning experience that we're going through here in this world. This experience, this life of experiences. So I mean it, and you know what? That transcends for me. That transcends everything, all religions. I mean that makes sense. That makes sense. Why would you want to come to a place where you're going to suffer? Don't know. If it's only to learn things, why do we suffer? Why do we endure suffering? A lot of times it's for working out. Right, Craig? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We hit that mechanic up and say, "Hey, I need a new elbow here. This one's getting kind of cranky. Yeah, I need some new tires. My feet are worn out. My knees are shot. Can I get those new titanium alloy models? Yeah." But yeah, perseverance. Perseverance. Yeah, what about those folks that say, "Yeah, that's it. I'm done. I'm out of here. I don't like this car. I'm trading it in right away." You know, don't like this make and model. That happens. Sure. Right. Exactly. Thank you, Craig. But that's life. What the hell? I'm kind of intrigued here. Song of the South, 55-gallon drum of Vaseline. Uh, Man, wizard, yeah, right? Yeah. Sore knees. Batty Bob, but can you even get tits? See, Val, when Jeff asked SP, how did you put them out? Bubba said, haha, I peed on them. Oh, shit. Okay. uh, I'm losing. Oh, that's that great. I don't care. I don't care. That's all good, Black Watch. All good. Welcome to Sunday Reflections. That's the great thing is there's so many voices. So many voices. They all drown. They all drown out the ears. I mean, they overcome it. If you've ever been in a room where everybody is talking all at once, and you're just kind of trying to pinpoint a conversation in a crowd, sometimes you can do it. It is a skill. It's a pretty neat skill. But you're still overwhelmed by all these voices. Make you deaf. Right, Val. Yeah. I guess we all do at some point. And you know, this whole thing, it forces us into a we just set away. We want to be alone. We don't want to be bothered by anybody. Be hermits. Exile ourselves. So now when we go to after our quarantine, we go to talk to somebody, it's like, who are you? Black Watch. But it is very important to get out there and talk to folks, even if you do have social anxiety. It really is. It really is. And you know what? If you've had enough, you can always do the Irish goodbye. You can leave at any time. Freedom. A little bit of freedom. You don't have to be in that situation. Like the neighbors. I can just say, I gotta go. Bye. Got work to do. Oh, is that right there, Mr. Blackwatch? Mr. Watch Black. Yeah. Yeah, that's been kind of my reflection. Life and death. It's a big circle, big cycle. Just like the seasons, just like this winter, it happens. Every year, it happens. Interesting. There's climate change happening every year. Somebody needs to make some breaking news about this. Broken news. Winter is here. Once again, climate has changed. And in the next few months, climate is going to change again. Wow. Imagine that shit. Guardsman. Right. I have thought about it. Broken news. Broken news. Yes, broken news. Climate change is real. It happens all the time. Ask the T-Rex about climate change. The idea song is that the T-Rex evolved into a chicken, and now the T-Rex is tasty. A vicious cycle, or it's a beautiful cycle. Depends on your perspective, I guess. It's part of a system that works. Right on, Wizard. Coming around the sun, right? Everything changes. We know that. Everything changes. Everything is everything. And there's the law of cause and effect, right? Right, Coyote? Yeah, really, really true, Blaine. It really is. Lots of climate change. Yeah, Joe. Yeah. And of course, there's mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. There's your key to happiness right there. You want to be happy? Well, you're not going to be happy all the time. See, that's the thing is we don't want to. Why do you want to be happy all the time? That means you're probably going to be inebriated or drugged to maintain this level of constant happiness. No, you can't. No, you got to be able to rage. You got to be able to be sad and cry and you got to go through a range of emotions. Being happy all the time. I have found my happiness. I have found my zen. What the fuck does that mean? How much drugs are you taking? That's my question. But we all get mad. We all get frustrated. We all get sad. We all get depressed. It's part of the human condition. Finding happiness, finding enlightenment, that's only brief moments in your life. Only brief moments. And our life is only a brief moment. Look at the scale of things. We don't live that long. That's the truth. That's true. Right, that's what I was listening. That's what you were saying there, Ace. Yeah. Chad, do not go gentle into that good night. Rage, and have another Gatorade. I know, right? Right, Eric? That's life. And death is a part of it. So is how you feel about it. Yes, Coyote. Suggestions. I like the little things like uh so I'm going to address Coyote here. The British officer that was shooting the big cannon had a drink and just put it behind him real quick. Stuff like that was interesting. So yeah, more little sleight of hand things where they're doing stuff. Yeah. Anyway, wait. Life happens between birth and death. You think you're gonna live forever? What the fuck? Why would you want to live forever? And how? And what would that look like? Would it look like this? You want to be alive in this condition? Frail bones. Yeah, that's the thing too. Life finds a way. It always finds a way. Don't tempt him there, Eric. He will. Yeah, Bonesy don't like me. I don't think he likes anybody. Don't want to live forever, but in a sense we do. Because our bodies are basically they go back to the collective. They go back to the recycle bin to be made into something else. Our consciousness, that's the thing. Our consciousness is our consciousness. It's who you are, your essence, your soul, whatever. Right on, Coyote. That does that change? It has to change. It just went through, 67 years of experience down here on this classroom that we call Mother Earth, life of suffering, learning, becoming strong against the suffering. Suffering makes you strong. Look at bodybuilders. So why would we think that it would be any different than this? It would be. It would be, because this is the life of the living. The life of a consciousness. There's no body. There's no suffering. There's no experience like now, like here. You can't smell, touch, taste things. You remember the smells, the touch, the taste, the heat, the cold. You remember those things because you're consciousness. And I guess that's what you do. You carry that with you. You take that with you, and I was told that it's like a flower. You get plucked, get sniffed, and tossed away into the compost heap. That's your life. Boom. Yeah, Joe, it does. It does. It does. When you face it yourself, yeah, absolutely. And when you see it in other people, absolutely. It's a very profound experience. It really is. So you got to think about how profound it is for the person dying. We have hints. We have some degree of rescue. Hey, welcome. We have some idea of what's going on. Now, if you go to, like, say, the Tibetan Book of the Dead, and some of these studies that were done thousands upon thousands of years ago and stuff, it seems to be that's the case, is that we die and we're free. Many cultures talk of this. Many religions. We are now unbound by these physics involved on this rock in this universe. So consciousness has to be something really amazing. I mean, think about that. Experiencing just being a consciousness. going the speed of consciousness. We can through meditation, through astral projection, things of that nature. We can experience dreaming as well. We can experience that type of freedom, freedom of your consciousness, unbound by this body. It's a very beautiful thing. You think about it, and that is the truth. That I know is the truth. The other truths, I don't know. That is for me to experience at that time. And maybe I don't get to tell you about it. Yeah. And a lot of things talk about like nirvana. What is nirvana? Achieving nothingness. When you die, you achieve nothingness. You kind of part ways. You go this way and your body goes that way. And nobody gets to hear from you ever again. But they do. You never go anywhere. You reside in their minds and their hearts and their souls. All the people that you've talked to and retouched. Leif Erikson, man, I hope not. If you need to look at Leif Erikson, he had a very fucked up life, man. Let's just say he had a bad life. He was a pirate. He was a straight up pirate. Leif Erikson. Leif Erikson was a pirate, and his son Eric the Red was a pirate. Or no, his dad. I forget the two. Anyway, yeah, they were both fucking pirates, and they met bitter ends. I wouldn't want to be Leif Erikson. Savage leave the mark in history that stays. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. History books are full of savagery. So we know there's savagery. That's another thing. As a consciousness, you're untouchable. You can never be harmed again. I don't know. I mean, in a physical thing. It does, Blaine. It does. Yeah, that's where I found out about the Black Viking. It was Eric the Red's friend Thorvain, he was a hunter during the winter and a servant during the. Anyway, he was like a slave, but he always he would talk shit. He was that shit talking. He was the shit talking Black Viking. Like, motherfucker, you gonna take that from him? Eric, you need to whoop his ass. He was that kind of, yeah, he was that Black Viking. He was gangsta Black Viking going, you gonna take that shit? And so, yeah, he got him in a lot of trouble. Cussed everybody out, I can just imagine, motherfucker. Thorvain. Oh man. But that's what we learned from the sagas. He was a foul-mouthed individual that used to egg Eric on. You fucking white ass cracker pussy, cracker ass cracker. Get your axe and get in there. I can just hear it. I can hear it. But anyway, that's fun, right? Make Happy Meal for Christmas again. Yeah. No, I've been actually kind of fasting a little bit. I am kind of hungry. I haven't really eaten a lot of food. Just little snacking here and there. Yeah. Taking a break from food too. Eat so much, man. You eat so much, you can't eat no more. You're like, fuck. What am I doing? Why am I eating all this? Am I eating for the pleasure of it? Am I eating for the experience of it? Am I eating because I have to eat? I think it's just because I want to experience food. Food is one of those great things that we get to experience while here on this earth. while in our live. Yeah. In our life, we that's it's great, right? Who remembers the taste of their favorite food? You know, taste of a steak. All right, be charming. Oh, some chili. That would sound really good. Food porn, right? Man, food porn. Imagine being a consciousness and having the the memory of a great chili. But not ever not being able to taste it. So yeah, I think that life here is it's so that we can experience things and move on as a consciousness, as a soul, whatever that may be, whatever that is that goes forth from our body, you know, when we exit Mitsu, whatever it's called, wherever it goes, it takes that experience and that knowledge with it. And also the people you knew, the people you loved, the people you hated, the people that you did wrong. In your life review when you die, it's said that you get to experience what people through you experience your life through other people's eyes. You get to feel them. Woo, ghost pepper in the chili. Oh, damn. That's an experience. uh, I had a bro that said, I love you, worthless chump ass motherfuckers. So you get to experience your life through other people's eyes and you get to feel what they felt. So you get to feel if they liked you or if they didn't. Or if you were doing something wrong to them, you got to feel it, what you were doing to them. Damn, that's got to be a hell of a. You're talk about a judgment. Get to see yourself through your whole life flashes before your eyes, and you see it through other people's eyes. Wow, mind blowing right there. You can't experience some of that. Eric, I'm screwed. Fuck. Right on, Joe. Yeah. I remember some of the words of Havamal. Words of Odin. See if I can find these. They're pretty neat. And all kinds of things here. Anyway, there's a thing in Havamal. Talks about cows die, birds die, we all die as well. That one thing that does not die is our reputation, and someone who gets a good one, right? I can't find it. Our reputation never dies. That's reassuring. The way that we loved, the way that we cared for people, the way that we were of service to people, our reputation, good or bad. Yes, indeed, Camel Carl. Welcome. All that remains. You either die and people say good riddance, or you die and people say he will be missed. Take care, Joe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off here too. I'm gonna take your advice there, Black Watch. I'm gonna eat some food. I'm hungry. Eat some food and probably pass out here. I don't know. Yep. Good night, Daryl. Yes. So with that being said, having the if there is a life review and you're going to have a life review, oh, that's nice. You're in the couple is recording themselves and taking pictures in the snow. That's nice. Be kind to one another. Be kind, be nice, be loving to your fellow man. Good night, John Boy. Good night. The Waltons, right? Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, Joe. Yep. Yes, indeed. Ooh, a nice ham dinner. That sounds great. Okay, Shad, here goes. Fuck you. Is that right, Blackwatch? Come on. Blackwatch likes to come on here and just talk shit. Try to get me riled up. But yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. Enjoy. Joy. Feel the love. Feel the experiences that you're having. The good. They're great experiences. We're experiencing that now with each other. With your family and friends and all these experiences. Because tomorrow is not Christmas. It can carry further, though. You can. But all things end, or all things change. Everything changes. So let it change. And enjoy the change. It's going to change anyway. So yeah, Merry Christmas. Merry motherfucking Christmas and have a fucking New Year. Only constant in life is change. Yeah, Joe, I think we talked about that, didn't we? Yeah. The older you get, the it doesn't matter. I talk about the Rakasan guy, 90-year-old guy. He was still he still you could still see the 18-year-old or the 17-year-old paratrooper in him. You could still see that kid in him. Even though he's old and shriveled up and dying. And he experienced a lot in his life. Had a great time. Amazing stories. Amazing stories. Amazing experiences. And I guess people like me, I like to hear people's experiences. I like to learn from them. That's why we like, and of course they're entertaining, of course. Good night, motherfuckers. Much love, much love. So yeah, I'll leave you with that. This Christmas Day, so you guys can get back to your Christmas festivities and reflections of your own. So yeah. I'm gonna sit here and eat some food and watch my neighbors play in the in the snow. Yeah. Yeah, Joe. Yeah. And I see this a lot. The correlations with everyone. We're more similar than we're different. And I think if more people realize that we're more similar, regardless of skin color and gender and, all these other stupid little things in the way. We're all consciousness driving meat suits. Black Watch. And who knows, maybe when we're all done and we exit stage left in our consciousness, maybe we go to the consciousness break room. After the show, after driving our vehicle really, really fast for, 60, 70, 80 years. We all get together and go, wow, that was an amazing ride. Wow. Shall we do it again or shall we carry on? So I'm going to leave you with that, folks. Have a good night. Merry Christmas. Big chat. Black Watch. THC. No. What's up, Fed Up? Yes, I'll leave with you that. I'll leave you guys with that. Yes, good night. Take care. Merry Christmas. Carry on.